Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, I want to share a story that truly touched my heart. It's about a little ginger cat who knew nothing but hardship. He faced freezing nights, empty bellies, and a constant struggle just to survive in a harsh alleyway, even bearing the scar of a past fight on his ear. But then, one day, everything changed. This is the incredible journey of how a scruffy, forgotten street cat found a second chance at life and ultimately, the best home a cat could ever dream of. Stay tuned to hear the full, heartwarming transformation. Dusty knew the smell of rain before the first drop fell, a damp, earthy scent that usually meant another night of shivering under a rusty dumpster. His fur, once a soft ginger, was matted with grime and burrs, a testament to endless scrounging and narrow escapes. He'd known hunger pangs so deep they ached in his bones, the sharp sting of cold, and the constant, gnawing fear of bigger, crueler creatures, both human and animal. His right ear was permanently notched from a dogfight, a constant reminder of how close he'd come to not making it. Life was a relentless cycle of searching for scraps, finding a fleeting moment of warmth, and then, always, moving on. He'd seen other cats, sleek and well-fed, disappearing into warm houses, and a part of him, a small, guarded part, would ache with a longing he tried to ignore. One particularly brutal winter night, a relentless wind whipped through the alleyways, piercing his thin fur. Dusty, weak from hunger, and shivering uncontrollably, huddled against a brick wall, his eyes half closed. He thought this might be the end. Then, a soft light spilled onto the pavement, followed by the gentle murmur of a human voice. A woman, her face kind and worried, knelt down, holding out a small dish of something warm and fragrant. Fear warred with an overwhelming scent of tuna. He hesitated, ready to bolt, but the woman didn't move, just waited patiently. The hunger won. He crept forward, devouring the food, the first truly warm meal he'd had in what felt like a lifetime. She continued to visit, day after day, bringing food, speaking in soft tones, and slowly, painstakingly, earning his trust. A new beginning. The day she finally scooped him up was terrifying and exhilarating. He braced for the usual rough handling, but her touch was surprisingly gentle, her hands warm and secure. He found himself in a carrier, then a car, and finally, a house. Not just any house, but a home. Dusty, now Jasper, a name given to him with much love, signifying bringer of treasure, discovered a life beyond his wildest dreams. His days of scrounging were over, replaced by two bowls that were always full, one with the finest salmon PT, the other with fresh, cool water. No more shivering in the cold. A soft, plush bed by a sun-drenched window became his favorite napping spot, where he'd spend hours basking in the warmth, his purr a rumbling motor of contentment. His matted fur was transformed. After gentle baths and patient brushing, his ginger coat gleamed, soft and luxurious. He even learned to love the feeling of being brushed, leaning into the strokes. The notched ear remained, a quiet scar that only added to his distinguished charm. Jasper also discovered the joy of play. Feather wands and crinkly balls filled his days with delightful chases and pounces. He had a cat tree that reached almost to the ceiling, offering vantage points from which he could survey his kingdom. But the greatest luxury of all was unconditional love and safety. He learned that human hands could offer gentle pets and warm scratches behind the ears, not just blows. He no longer flinched at sudden movements. His human, Sarah, showered him with affection, understanding his subtle cues, and offering comfort whenever he sought it. He had a heated cat bed in winter and a constant supply of his favorite crunchy treats. Regular vet visits ensured he was healthy and happy. He had a window perch that overlooked a vibrant garden, where he'd watch birds and squirrels, safe and content behind the glass. Jasper, the once terrified alley cat, had found his forever home, a place of peace, abundance, and endless love, proving that even the hardest lives can have the most beautiful transformations.